Alright guys, so here's the deal. LEGO, in all of their infinite wisdom, has decided to upload episodes 18 to 24 of Ninjago Crystalized on their official YouTube channel. However, the episodes are not in English, and they are region locked, meaning that if you do not live in the Hong Kong area, you're going to have to use some type of VPN. I myself have used a VPN to actually skim through these episodes, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing some of the key plot points of these episodes. I just want to go ahead and talk about what I saw just by skimming through these episodes, because obviously I can't watch them in full just yet because they're not in English. I couldn't possibly watch them, understand them, and review them. So in today's video, yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of a breakdown as to what went down in the episodes. I'm also not going to be showing any footage nor images from these episodes in today's video. Instead, we're just going to have this be like a podcast. It's going to be a little podcast. Put me on in the background while you're doing laundry or whatever, and it's going to be a pretty fun time. Also, I should point out, obviously enough spoilers are ahead, people. We're going to be jumping into some of the key plot points of these episodes. There is your very heavy spoiler warning. And also, I will say there's a chance that by tomorrow we will have all of the episodes up until 30. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you know, this is LEGO we're talking about. Anything is possible. As they've shown us many times before, they are not really a competent company when it comes to releasing episodes of their shows. So just diving on into things here, episode 18, that one is Return to Primeval's Eye. Basically some kind of weird stuff happens in this episode, I will say, just quickly going through this. The ninja get their new golden suits off screen for some reason. They already show up in the episode with them on. I don't remember anything in episode 17 with them having the golden suits, but I guess they have them off screen. Okay, they get them off screen. That's interesting. You'd think they would actually have some type of scene where they get them, but I guess not. They steal back the vehicles, of course, from the police. There's a scene with Lloyd and Harumi in Primeval's Eye, which is sure to upset Twitter. There's some touchy-feely stuff going on. Take my word for it. It's pretty interesting. The bounty shows up to rescue Lloyd. There's a quick battle in the forest, yada yada yada. You get the idea. Episode 19 is Catastrophe. Alright, so going on into Catastrophe, there's a scene at the beginning where they set up the Crystal Temple. It looks very similar to the Crystal Temple set, so that's good to see. Harumi and the Overlord have a bit of a chat. They start to invade Ninjago. The ninjas show up in their vehicles to try to defend some villagers. Yeah, pretty barren battle right here. Not too much going on. It's kind of like a big open field. Not the most exciting battle out there, but then again, I didn't actually watch the whole thing, so I guess we will wait and see. The episode ends with Lloyd and Wu traveling to a random apartment building, and they find Garmadon there in his little pajamas, and it's cool to see Garmadon back. He's back, and he looks awesome. Moving on to episode number 20. That one is entitled Christopher. That's going to be the Garmadon backstory episode. Oh yeah, and I should probably mention Lloyd gets his golden Oni costume off screen as well, so there's that. Not really sure what to make of that. Maybe I missed something, but from what I can tell, the ninja get their new costumes off screen. But anywho, they talk to Garmadon. Garmadon explains where he's been this whole time. I don't think the comic events are referenced directly, but I could be wrong about that. Again, there's no visual cues referencing the comics, but maybe the dialogue does. I have no idea just yet. But anyway, they talk to Garmadon. This episode is basically the Garmadon recap episode. At the very end of the episode, the Crystal, not the Crystal Council, but the Crystal Warriors, the Venetian Warriors invade Ninjago, and they destroy Garmadon's little plant. Garmadon goes crazy and starts attacking them in his new Oni form, and Wu's like, oh hey Lloyd, maybe that could be the key to defeating the Overlord. Ha ha ha. Moving on to episode number 21. This one is a lesson in anger. In this episode, Lloyd gets trained to unlock his Oni form. The battle still continues from last episode, and they're kind of just messing around with Lloyd, trying to get him to unlock his Oni side. Garmadon's trying to train him. Basically minimal effort training there, I will say. The new ninja try to defend Ninjago City from the Venetian Warriors, get possessed, turned into zombies. We already saw that from a trailer, yada yada yada. And overall, the ninja are like, all right, let's do this. Let's get to the battle, folks. Let's do it. Let's battle these Vengestone guys. And this is the start of the battle in Ninjago City. Next up, episode 22, Brave but Foolish. In this episode, the battle continues throughout Ninjago City. The real ninjas show up in their new vehicles, start wrecking house. Everybody is really happy that they're there. Garmadon and Lloyd have a bit of a chat talking about what they want to do. Same deal with the Overlord and Harumi. You guys know how it goes there. There's a scene where the bounty rigs itself to the Crystal Temple. The Overlord's not too happy about that and deploys those little dragon flyer things. The dragons attack pretty much everything in sight. There's a battle with Wu and the Overlord on top of the Crystal Temple. That's pretty sick, actually. Kind of like how that works out there. But anywho, the episode ends with the bounty getting wrecked and Nia being in peril. Next up is episode episode 23, Quittin' Time. So basically in this episode, picking up from the last episode, the bounty kind of splits. Wu gets trapped or separated from the group or whatever, meets up with Antonia and Nelson. Nelson is in his new costume there. Nia actually goes down with the wreckage. The mechanic tries to destroy her, but Jay comes in and saves her. Good on Jay. That's awesome to see. Master Wu is still underground hanging out with the paper kids, I guess I'll call them, and Masako's there as well. They're talking about some stuff, probably the dragon forms, I have no idea. Then there's a battle towards the very end of the episode, and that's about it for this episode right here. Basically, Master Wu and the paper kids try to figure out how to save Ninjago. And finally, as of the time of recording this video, this is the last episode that we have, episode 24, which is called Return of the Ice Emperor. Interesting episode here, I will say. How the Ice Emperor comes back isn't how I expected. Basically, the ninja are recovering after their accident with the bounty last episode. Garmadon, Lloyd, and Hound Dog McBrog kind of have a conversation, not sure what's said there. Wu and Masako are still trying to figure out the dragon forms. Masako pulls out a handy-dandy little scroll talking about them even more. You know how Masako operates. And basically the gimmick of this episode is, the return of the Ice Emperor. Pixel finds Zane crash in his jet, and Zane is completely fallen apart. His head falls off. He's basically in pieces. His little cloaking mechanism thing is malfunctioning, and that's where the return of the Ice Emperor comes in, because he cloaks into his Ice Emperor form, and he's just a head. Pixel's carrying him around in a little backpack. Very, very funny there, actually. But yeah, I mean, that's how the Ice Emperor comes back. It's just Zane's cloaker messing up. And Pixel brings Zane to Cyrus Borg. Borg is like, oh yeah, I can fix him maybe, and that's where the episode ends. So I will say that's not what I was expecting for the return of the Ice Emperor. This episode is basically about Zane trying to get to Borg to get repaired. Hopefully he does get repaired. I mean, he probably will, right? He needs to be part of the Dragon Ninja with the other ninja. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have right now for episodes 18 to 24. Let me just refresh quick to make sure we don't have any more episodes that I need to cover here. Nope, seems like they're only going to episode 24 today. Thank goodness. And like I said, though, tomorrow, maybe even later today, there's a chance that they're going to be uploading the rest of the episodes. I hope that doesn't happen. If they do that, please, on Friday, LEGO, please upload the English versions. I would be more than okay with that. But knowing LEGO, probably not going to work out that way, folks. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Just going over what goes down from episodes 18 to 24. Hopefully this video was entertaining or somewhat descriptive to listen to. I don't know. Like I said, pretty laid back video for today. I just don't really know what else to do regarding the situation. Honestly, I'm pretty upset about this whole thing. Trust me, I'm just as annoyed as you guys are, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video nonetheless. I will update you guys accordingly. If we get new episodes, I'll let you guys know. If these older episodes get removed, I'll let you guys know as well. And with that being said, guys, once again, you can check out the episodes if you just use a VPN. Set your location to Hong Kong. You can check them out on LEGO's official YouTube channel. Otherwise, I'm sure people will upload them to YouTube, and if they do that, you can find those pretty easily. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video right here. I might make a couple more videos talking about some of the more interesting parts about these episodes, but again, we can't really talk about too much because the English versions aren't out yet. I'm just kind of spitballing here. I'll figure it out, don't you guys worry. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again later. Peace.